Have you ever wondered if you could stay up all night playing games and still perform at your best? Let's delve into the facts. Studies show that after being awake for 24 hours, your brain functions similarly to someone with a blood alcohol level of 0.1%, resulting in slower thinking and impaired aim. Your reaction time can decrease by as much as 50%, making you more prone to mistakes. Moreover, your decision-making abilities become more erratic and reckless. So, while winning a game at 3 a.m. may bring temporary satisfaction, the consequences the next day are likely to outweigh any sense of accomplishment. It is essential to prioritize rest and proper sleep for optimal performance in the long run.
Pulling an all-nighter to game? Let's talk stress, the good and the bad. Gaming can release dopamine and reduce stress at first. You feel focused, excited, even unstoppable. But skip sleep, and your stress hormone cortisol spikes. You'll get brain fog, mood swings, and slower reaction time. What started as a win can quickly become a burnout. Next time you game, remember, sleep is the real power-up. We've all been there. Game over. And you rage quit. In that split second, your heart rate spikes, adrenaline floods your system, and your brain screams for control. Slamming quit gives you a dopamine rush. You regain power over the thing that's making you lose. But here's the twist. The same cycle makes you more likely to rage again. Next match.
Gamers, how fast are your reflexes? Let's test them. If you clicked in under 0.25 seconds, you're in the pro gamer zone. Gaming trains your reaction speed. Your brain learns to spot and respond to visual cues faster than average. Those skills can help in real life, but too much screen time can also slow your reaction off screen. So, how'd you do? Drop your time below.
Welcome to the conversation that changed everything. In this film, we explore the profound impact of emotional vulnerability and the comfort of support in times of anxiety. Introduction. We begin in a teen's bedroom, a space that should represent solace, but, at this moment, serves as a fortress of anxiety. A 16-year-old is curled up on the bed, feeling overwhelmed. The world feels confining, and the weight on their chest seems unbearable. The air feels thick with tension. Their friend, seated on the floor, gently inquires, "What's wrong?" The confession. The teen's voice trembles as they admit, "My heart is racing, I can't breathe." The walls are closing in. Mom is downstairs, but I don't want to bother her. Anxiety often convinces us that reaching out is a burden, that our struggles are insignificant. Reassurance. The friend leans closer, offering a comforting presence. "You're not a bother." Let her in. They encourage, emphasizing the importance of connection. These words linger, a reminder that vulnerability is not a weakness. Reaching out, gathering courage, the teen calls out for their mom. The hallway shot reveals a warm response as the mom answers, her voice a soothing balm. She enters the bedroom, fueled by love and concern, a safe space. With a gentle touch, she sits beside the teen and holds their hand. "We'll just breathe. I'm here," she assures them. This simple act of presence brings immediate relief. The teen's shoulders begin to relax as the warmth of their mother's love envelops them. Unconditional love. The mom continues, "You never have to earn my love by being fine." Such profound truth is shared in this moment. It's a reminder that love doesn't hinge on our emotional states. Supportive friends. And your friend too. Reinforcing the message with care. You're still you. Anxiety doesn't erase that. This declaration sparks a smile through the tears. It's a moment of clarity, a realization that they are not defined by their struggles. Group resilience. The group forms a tight circle of support, hands squeezing together as they bask in the warmth of shared understanding. The sunlight filters through the window, illuminating their connection, a visual metaphor for hope and safety. Powerful conclusion. The scene closes with a powerful message. You are never too much. And you are never alone. These words resonate deeply, encapsulating the essence of our experience, that it's okay to lean on others, to share our burdens, and to accept love in our vulnerable moments. As the camera fades, remember that connection is a vital lifeline in our journey through life. The conversation that changed everything invites us to open our hearts and speak our truths, knowing that love is always within reach.
At 16, anxiety felt like drowning in plain sight. You're surrounded by people, but you feel completely alone. That's exactly where our protagonist finds themselves in The Conversation That Changed Everything. This isn't your typical teen drama. It's the raw, honest story of a young person who's been carrying the weight of anxiety in silence, convinced they're a burden to everyone around them. But sometimes all it takes is one moment of courage, one conversation with a friend, a heart-to-heart with mom, opening up to someone who truly sees you. What happens next isn't magic. It's real. It's the power of being heard, of unconditional love, and discovering that you don't have to face your struggles alone. Because here's the truth. Anxiety doesn't define who you are. And that conversation you've been afraid to have, it might just change everything. If this story resonates with you, you're not alone either.
Someone asks, "How are you?" and the automatic response is, "I'm fine." A smile, a nod, and the conversation ends. But often, "I'm fine" is a mask. When saying, "I'm fine," it might mean, "I can't explain what's swirling in my head without sounding dramatic." Or, "I don't want to make you uncomfortable." Sometimes, it's, "If I start talking, I might cry, and I can't deal with that right now." "I'm fine" can mean feeling overwhelmed yet still showing up. It can mean laughing at a joke while feeling a heavy chest. It can mean getting out of bed, even when it takes every ounce of energy. People don't see the 10 minutes spent in the car before walking into work, or the unread texts piling up because responding feels impossible. Scrolling for hours to distract from thoughts that feel like quicksand is a common struggle. "I'm fine" is a shield, short, easy, and accepted without question. So, here's the point. If someone seems always fine, always smiling, don't just accept that answer. Ask again. Ask differently. Say, "No, really. How's your heart?" Or, "How's your head been lately?" Because sometimes, the happiest looking people are the ones who need someone the most. Check on your happy friends. And if that friend is you, remember, you don't have to carry it alone.
They asked how I was doing. I said, "I'm fine." But I wasn't. Pain isn't always loud. It hides behind polite answers and forced smiles. It hides in "I'm fine."
Gaming can be an incredible escape, but it's easy to lose yourself in it. I've been there. Hours of streaming, neglecting meals, and feeling that constant pressure to perform. It's exhausting. I realized that when gaming controls my life, it leads to fatigue and stress, not to mention those dark circles under my eyes. But then I found balance. I learned to set limits and take breaks. Now I play for fun, stay active, and make time for friends and family. It's all about moderation. Healthy gaming means enjoying the experience without letting it consume me. So ask yourself, are you gaming or is gaming controlling you? Choose wisely. Gaming can be a double-edged sword for teens. On one hand, it's a fantastic way to boost your brain power. Strategy games sharpen your problem-solving skills, while creative games like Minecraft let your imagination run wild. Plus, let's be real, after a tough day, diving into a game can be the perfect escape, helping you unwind and relax. But there's a flip side. Ever found yourself saying, "Just one more game," only to realize it's 3 a.m.? That's where the trouble starts. Too much gaming can lead to poor sleep and even increased anxiety. And while online friends are great, don't forget about the real-life connections that matter too. The key is balance. Set limits. Choose games that lift you up, and remember to step outside every now and then. Gaming should enhance your life, not take over it. Gaming can be a double-edged sword for teens. On one hand, it's a fantastic way to boost your brain power. Strategy games sharpen your problem-solving skills, while creative games like Minecraft let your imagination run wild. Plus, let's be real, after a tough day, diving into a game can be the perfect escape, helping you unwind and relax. But there's a flip side. Ever found yourself saying, "Just one more game," only to realize it's 3 a.m.? That's where the trouble starts. Too much gaming can lead to poor sleep and even increased anxiety. And while online friends are great, don't forget about the real-life connections that matter too. The key is balance. Set limits, choose games that lift you up, and remember to step outside every now and then. Gaming should enhance your life, not take over it.